Here the starting lineup for PKR Svay Rieng. Number 27, the goalkeeper, Dara Vierak. Number 5, the captain, Visa Soe. Number 4, Faris Hamuti. Number 8, Yudai Ogawa. Number 9, Chantea Siang. Number 11, Ratanak Min. Number 13, Priya Saret. Number 21, Christian Roque Silveira dos Santos. Number 28, Rio Fuji. Number 30, Sosidan Nyan. Number 98, Patrick Robson de Souza Montero. The substitution, number 7, Moni Udon Park. Number 14, Donna Sovan. Number 16, Sokyut Kim. Number 18, Sovanat A. Number 22, Chantika Chanta. Number 29, Sovan Swan. Number 35, Imong Sok. Yeah. Number 6, Nitipong Selangong. Number 11, Rungat Fumi Chantuk. Number 26, Sufan Songtong. Number 32, Narakon Kankratok. Number 36, Jakapan Praisuwan. Number 52, Wichan Inaram. Number 70, Ato de Mura. Number 99, Pichaya Songkri. And the substitution are number 1, Patiwat Kamai. Number 19, Chawak Chanjawat Srinawong. Number 20, Buntapong Kirilam. Number 22, Wanchai Jarunongkrat. Number 27, Wiraten Pompun. Number 29, Purwadong Korong Kram. Number 43, Surachai Bontari. Number 96, Bontawi Tepawong. The coach is Mr. Tochawan Sriban from Thailand. The referee for this match is Mr. Takasaki Koji from Japan. The first assistant referee is Mr. Nishihashi Isao from Japan. The second assistant referee is Mr. Said Muhammad Shafiqdin Ahmad from Malaysia. The fourth official is Mr. Ali Razlan Jafri Bin from Malaysia. The video assistant referee is Mr. Bin Mohamed Fahad from Singapore. The first assistant video assistant referee is Mr. Nguyen Chung Hoc from Vietnam.
ship siêu nhanh, sale siêu rẻ.
A sustainable future. Myanmar.
Bangkok Glass Group of Companies.
I wasn't risking a hit shot in the face. His plates aren't solid yet. We have one of your balls? One.
Mạnh mẽ, táo bạo, tái định nghĩa một bản thể khác biệt, kích thích mọi giác quan, thách thức mọi giới hạn, bứt phá đầy tinh tế, nâng tầm trải nghiệm, làm chủ cuộc chơi. Hyundai ASEAN hoàn toàn mới, mạnh mẽ, phương tầm.
Sale đồng giá từ 9 ngàn. Săn sale siêu rẻ ở trên Shopee. Ship siêu nhanh Shopee. Ship không đồng mọi nơi. Shopee free ship siêu nhanh trên Shopee. Sale siêu rẻ Shopee. Sale đồng giá từ 9 ngàn. Săn sale siêu rẻ ở trên Shopee. Ship siêu nhanh Shopee. Ship không đồng mọi nơi. Shopee free ship siêu nhanh trên Shopee.
What are your key motivation for the team today?
Yeah, obviously, look, we can't really do anything in the competition, but I'm a competitive coach. They're a competitive group. They want to win every game, so that's the idea.
Playing at a neutral venue, how do you assess the pitch and does it suit your team?
Yeah, we trained on the pitch last night. I think very hard pitch, not a lot of grass, so the pitch probably isn't great for a footballing team like us, but no, apart from that, everything's good to go. We're ready to play.
With this being neutral venues, how have you prepared your players in mentally and tactically?
Look, the same as we do every game. So you have to try and give them everything, try and give them a good feeling going into the game, give them all the tactical information they need in terms of what the opponent will do and what we need to do to stop them and to hurt them. So nothing different to any other game.
With this match not affecting qualification, how are you approaching this match in terms of squad rotation?
ก็เป็นแมตช์ที่โอเคทั้งสองทีมไม่ได้มีผลกับการเข้ารอบหรือได้คะแนนอะไรก็โอเคก็เป็นการที่จะให้นักเตะที่สมบูรณ์ที่สุดพร้อมที่สุดในการลงเล่นในแมตช์นี้ก็คือการเอาผู้เล่นที่เป็นวัยรุ่นหนุ่มแล้วก็เป็นผู้เล่นที่ต้องการให้หาประสบการณ์กับเกมระดับนี้แล้วก็อยากให้ทุกคนได้สัมผัสกับเกมระดับอาเซียนด้วยที่ซึ่งเป็นช็อปปี้คัพก็พยายามทำหน้าที่ของตัวเองให้ดีที่สุดเพื่อจะได้ประสบการณ์ที่ดีในการต่อยอดต่อไปกับยังเพลเยอร์อะไรเงี้ย
You mentioned several injuries. How does that affect your squad rotation and chances for all the players today?
แน่นอนก็เป็นโอกาสดีของผู้เล่นรีเซิร์ฟครับแล้วก็ผู้เล่นยังเพลเยอร์ที่จะได้มีโอกาสที่จะได้ลงเล่นแล้วก็หาประสบการณ์กับเกมแบบนี้ที่พูดไปแล้วนะครับก็เหมือนเป็นการหมุนเวียนโรเทชันเพราะว่าเรามีเกมที่รออยู่เหมือนกันแล้วก็นักเตะหลายคนบาดเจ็บก็นักเตะที่ไม่ได้เกมก็จะได้มีเกมในวันนี้
With this being neutral venues, how have you prepared your player mentally and tactically?
แน่นอนมันก็อาจจะไม่ได้มีเสียงแฟนบอลซัพพอร์ตนะแต่ว่าเราพยายาม motivate ให้เด็กลงไปเล่นทำหน้าที่ของตัวเองนะครับเพื่อเก็บเกี่ยวประสบการณ์แล้วก็พยายามที่จะพิสูจน์ตัวเองกับการเล่นในเกมแบบนี้เพื่อต่อยอดต่อไป
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the team of PKR Svay Rieng and Bangkok United.
Welcome to Hanoi. It is the final match of the ASEAN Club Championship Shopee Cup 2025-26 group stage. It's a match that was postponed from a few weeks ago, but it is a final appearance for both PKR Svay Rieng and Bangkok United, neither who can make the semi-finals, but just to dot a few I's and cross the T's. The game will be played here on a neutral ground at the Hangdae Stadium in Hanoi. PKR Svay Rieng, the newly crowned Cambodian champions for the 5th time. It's just their 2nd match since clinching that title a couple of games ago. And they're also into the final of the AFC Challenge League as well, where they will find out their opponents a little bit later on this evening. Bangkok United knocked out of the Champions League 2 last week against Gamba Osaka after taking a 1-0 lead to the 2nd leg. And they're a long way behind in the Thai League as well, currently in 5th spot, 21 points behind the league leaders Buriram United. But a chance for them to get some more points on the board in the Shopee Cup tonight. Plenty of changes from both teams. I have played a lot of games this season. This is Svay Rieng's 38th game of the season, and they've still got another 9 to go. And for Bangkok United, it's a 43rd game in what's been an extended season, with both playing in this ASEAN Club Championships and also the Champions League 2 as well. Both the sides have been here a couple of days or so. Svay Rieng have done a lot of travelling lately. They were in Manila last week for the 2nd leg of that AFC Challenge League semi-final. They make 5 changes accordingly that beat Manila last week. Sosidine Nien, Chantia Sieng, Ogawa Yudai and Rio Fuji and Min Ratanak all come in. Brazilians Patrick Robson and Christian will be the 2 front players as they go in a 4-4-2. A lot of goals in this side, but their top scorer, Kwame Pepra, is only on the bench tonight, but could be called upon if required. Well, Bangkok make 9 changes to the side beaten heavily by Ratchaburi at the weekend. Chinapong plays his first game of the season in goal. Manuel Bia plays in this competition for the first time, having recovered from injury. Jakapan, Wissarat, Imura are the only survivors from their last match. 4 of the 9 players that drop out will be available on the substitutes bench tonight. They go in at 4-2-3-1, or almost a 4-3-3 you could say. It's quite an attacking lineup from Bangkok. Confirmation of those substitutes. No Connor Shields, no Thiago Alves in the squad tonight for Svay Rieng. They've been rested after a busy period. And just a handful of outfield players on the bench. 2 goalkeepers there, just 6 outfield players on the bench for Bangkok United. Takasaki Koji from Japan is our referee. Japan and Malaysia supply the assistant referees. Razlan Joffrey from Malaysia is the 4th official, and Farhad bin Mohammed from Singapore heads up the VAR officials should they be required at any point tonight. It's the 5th match in this competition for both these sides. Nam Dinh sealed the group some time ago, with Johor taking 2nd spot. Matthew McConkie recently celebrated his 33rd birthday. First season in full charge of Svay Rieng, and he has the league title to his name, and of course a chance at continental silverware as well. And Also a domestic cup semi-final to come, so it's been a very good season for the Cambodians. He has rotated his squad tonight, so they have played a lot of games this season, but he was on the coaching staff previously, stepping up to be coach. Replaced Pep Munoz, who'd been in charge for 2 years. He's now in charge of Bengaluru in the Indian Super League. Pep Munoz. Connor Shields is another former coach. Connor Nestor is another coach with former Indian connections as well. Tochawan Sripan is the Bangkok coach, was an attacking midfielder in his playing days, played for Bangkok United. 110 appearances for the Thai national team. So the 4 semi-finalists have been decided already. Selangor playing Namdin, first leg in the first week of May, while Johor Darul Taksim will take on Bura Ram United. And we're underway, but it's a full start too. Svay Rieng players just a little bit eager to get going here. Svay Rieng in the blue. I've got quite a few supporters tucked away just to the left-hand side. There's quite a big Cambodian population here in Vietnam. Bangkok have won just one of their 4 matches so far in this competition. That was in their last game on the 5th of February against Svay Rieng, against Shan United. Svay Rieng, who had to qualify against Young Elephants in the last campaign. Qualifying straight through this time. They beat Shan United in their opening game and Lion City Sailors in their last game. And a creditable draw away at Johor. Here's Wissaret for Bangkok in a change strip of white tonight. Wichan. Just too far ahead of Narakorn. It's the home of Hanoi City, of course, who also played in this competition but didn't make it through their group. Lost 3 in a row in all competitions, Bangkok United. A couple of league games against Swat Kat and Ratchaburi, and that home defeat by Gamba Osaka sandwiched in between. They went away to Gamba and got a really good 1-0 win in the first leg. Scored after 15 minutes and survived a real onslaught against the Japanese. But it was a different story in the second leg. 3-0 and Gamba Osaka into the final of the AFC Champions League 2. Korea. Visal. Visal is the captain for Svay Rieng. Beer just shepherding that back to the goalkeeper. Good to see him back in the side, Manuel Beer. Issued or did a bad injury, only played 5 league games. Played in a Champions League elite qualifier before getting injured against CD Rongcheng and spent a long time out on the sidelines. Came back in January after 4 months out. Hence the reason he hasn't played in this competition before tonight. Bangkok on the attack. It's good defending. Svay Rieng have been pretty dominant in Cambodian football over the last 3 seasons. This is their 3rd league win in a row. Still got 4 games to go as well in the latter part of the season. They have an unassailable lead at the top of the table. 15 points they're clear of their big rivals Phnom Penh Crown, who they still have to play. Back to Chinapong in goal, playing his first game this season. Has been on the bench for most of the campaign. Patrick, nicely done. Laurie Christian, sorry. Now Patrick, just over the top from Patrick Robson. Those two Brazilians work really well together up front, Christian and Patrick Robson. Patrick has 15 goals in the league this season. Christian's managed 6. So they played a big part in their league campaign. There's a lot's been reliant on Kwame Pepper, who's on the bench tonight. $20 goals in his 24 matches for the Ghanaian. Manuel Biya. Narakorn. Good ball, just trying to play that inside. Hamuti was the covering defender. Played in all 5 of the games so far. Faris Hamuti, the Dutchman, who was born in the Netherlands, has played for Morocco under 23s in the past. A win tonight for Bangkok would move them on to 7 points just in the final table, but they have an inferior goal difference to Svay Rieng. Svay Rieng, if they win, they would go on to 10 points, a point behind Johor, but obviously the game's all finished now. Good punch away by Dara. Selenon. Away by Min Ratanak. Scored back in the very first game in a win over Shan United, Min Ratanak. Wishinan. Wisserup. He's just passed that one straight out of play. No one anywhere near it. Touched by Patrick. Sidan. Kriya. Back to his goalkeeper. Has played every minute of every game this season, Dara Virik. Ten clean sheets in the league. Two clean sheets in this competition against Shan United and Lion City Sailors. Referee just wants the throw taken from the right place. The referee just got in the way slightly of Wisserup there, and that's played into Svay Rieng's hands a little. Patrick tried to play that little give and go with Min Ratanak. Hamuti. Sidan. Christian. Udai forced to check back again. This is Christian. Just a heavy touch. Allows Wichan to take that one away from him. That hit the arm, did it? Yes, it did. Handball. A little bit harsh. He was on the deck there. Wicharan in a ramp. Oh, did strike his arm though. Sidani's over the free kick. Christian has just moved away now to join those players on the edge of the penalty area. Everybody bar one, bar two in fact, on that edge of the penalty area line, just in the D. Plays it short. Maybe trying to catch out this Bangkok defence. Hasn't quite worked out for them. Good solid challenge from Narakorn. That's pursued by Chantia, who just hauls him back. Referee waves play on. Crossfield from Pichaya. Arthur. Good shot on him, Arthur. Good save by Dara. He joined in January. Arthur Demora was playing at Hwaesong in Korea. Played in the last match against Shan United. It's the first time he played in the competition, having only joined in the early part of the year. Good addition though to this Bangkok side. This ball played through again for Chantia, still going. Fires over the top, really good chance for Chantia. Just had his head up a little bit when he hit the shot. It was a lovely ball played through to him, right into his path. Perfectly weighted. Just had to check back. Did well, just the presence of Supan. Just getting across his line of sight. Almost given away to Patrick. Already looking very dangerous when they go forward, Svay Rieng. Scored a lot of goals in the league this season, the Cambodians, 76. That's 17 more than Angkor Tiger, who sit in third. Matthew McConkey's had a really good attacking formation and an attacking mindset this season. And straight through Bia all the way through to Chinapong. Svay Rieng will actually find out their opponents in the final of the AFC Challenge League a little later on tonight. Muras United from Kyrgyzstan and Al Kuwait from Kuwait going head to head. Because all the AFC matches involving the Western sides have been played at centralised venues. Lineups for the Champions League Elite and Champions League 2 complete as well. Tensions will soon turn to next season. Svay Rieng's league win this year has seen them qualify for the AFC Champions League 2 next season, so they're making the step up from the AFC Challenge League, a competition that they were runners-up in last season. Good pressure from Sidan. Patrick across to take the throw. Zidane, nice turn, gets away from his man, no elevation on the ball in though, dealt with by Supan. Narakorn, looking for the run of Arthur, well cut out by Visal, the captain. Uday. Rio. Zidane. Not too sure he meant to let that go. Patrick bearing down on his man. The clearance is a poor one. Zidane. Nice quick passing in that little triangle. Flick from Christian. Patrick wasn't quite on the same wavelength. No foul is the shout, but the referee disagrees. Christian just bundling his man in the back. He's been playing in Cambodia since 2022. Christian Roque Silveira dos Santos played at Naga World first before joining Svay Rieng a couple of years ago. He's formed a good partnership with Patrick up front. So Kwame Pepra as well. They signed Connor Shields, who had a couple of excellent seasons in India with Chennai. Thiago Alves as well, another creative foreign midfielder who's not registered for the league games, only the continental competition, but not involved today. But a lot of games, as we say, for both these teams, a lot of travelling as well. Nice ball inside the fullback, Wissarat. Clever little back heel, Wissarat. Driven across goal and brilliantly finished by Rungraf to put Bangkok United in front. Great play down this near side by Wissarat, the captain. And Svay Rieng missing a couple of opportunities to get the ball clear. Well, I'll be disappointed to have allowed that ball to get to where it got to. Dara beaten. They were lining up on the edge of the penalty area. Well, this is where Svay Rieng will be disappointed that they didn't get the ball clear. It just came off the knee of Visal. It was a complete mishit, and Rungrat hammered it home from close range. Goalkeeper maybe possibly unsighted by Arthur just in front of him, but that's a really good finish. Second goal in the competition, scored against Shan United on the last match day. Made his 200th appearance for Bangkok recently against Prachuap back in March. Very good servant for the club and rewarded here with a goal and the opening goal of the game that puts Bangkok United in front. Uday. Christian. Good play midfield again from Wichan. Arthur just ran into his man Kriya, who stuck out a boot to win possession back. Min Ratanak and Chantir have both started on that far side. It's given Zidane license to press a little bit higher up the field here from right back. Kriya. There's Patrick. Again, good defending by Beer, who wasn't giving him any room at all. Hamuti. Uday. Now Hamuti. have slipped to a couple of heavy defeats in this competition. Bangkok, they lost 4-0 at Johor. Were beaten at home 4-1 by Nam Dinh. Patrick Robson. Easily shepherded out by Wichan for a goal kick. And Patrick scored both the goals in that last Shoppy Cup match against Lion City Sailors. Given away by Manuel Beer. Zidane. Nice interchange of passes. It was all a little bit close in there. Chantia. Christian. Makes space for the shot. Chinapong makes the save. And again, this time it's Bangkok's turn to not manage to get the ball away cleanly. Christian tried to play that ball through to Chantia initially, but then had the shot, which was fairly comfortably saved, really. Rungrap's goal just past the quarter hour separating the two teams. Min Ratanak. Nice little jink back inside. Allowed to run for Udai. Just wide, wrong side of the post. Better though from Svay Rieng going forward now, looking to try and get the equaliser. Ogawa Udai getting in between. Well, there were 4 defenders around him. He did well to even get a shot in. Just sliced across the ball though. Was born in Japan but has got Cambodian citizenship now. Played 16 times for Cambodia. Long ball from Wichan, headed away by Visal. Some good midfield battles developing at the moment. Game just opening up a little bit as well. Jakapan. Oh, it's hoisted high. It's not a good ball though from a very experienced player. Jakapan Praisawan. Zidane loses out again, hooked forward by Wisera. Arthur looking to get it behind, still on his feet. That's a good save by Dara. Saved a certain goal. It's gone for a corner. Svay Rieng are complaining that should have been an offside in there. But it has gone for a corner. But the goalkeeper keeping the score down. Arthur seemed odds on to put that one in, but it's a brilliant save from Dara. Maybe they thought there was a handball in there. Yeah, just struck the arm. Of course, it's not one that VAR can look at now, but they could have done had it ended up in the back of the net, and it would have been disallowed for the hand. That's why Svay Rieng unhappy that the referee didn't spot it. That's a yellow card for the... Pretty certain that's the Svay Rieng captain, Visal Soi, that's got the yellow for complaining. Well, he's got a valid point. Good defending. VAR, of course, can only get involved if it's one of those major decisions, allowing or disallowing of a goal and checking an offside. Straight red card. that, of course, doesn't go down as a potential VAR decision. Interesting that the new offside rule that's been proposed by Arsene Wenger, going back to daylight between attacker and defender, which will favour the attackers more than the defenders, is in use in Canada at the moment, and they had the first goal that was allowed by that new form at the weekend. Lovely ball forward from Narakorn. Bachea just in behind Arthur, who had to make up a bit of ground, still got a foot in. Jakapan. Arthur, good defending from Hamouti. Good solid foot in that time. Nicely taken by Zidane. Wichan trying to keep him there. Played across by Udai, not a great ball though. Didn't really give Vissal much chance of getting onto that. Arthur again just a little bit too aggressive that time. He's a big bustling striker, Arthur de Moura. Been Ratanak again, trying to get through, foul by Patrick Robson, who thought might have been going into the book. I think the referee just had his hand on his pocket, because Christian, in fact, it was, that was just saying a little bit too much again and warning him, if you say too much, you will go into the book, the same as your captain did a few moments ago. Nobody seems to want to go and fetch the ball at the moment, so the referee's going to have to go and fetch it. Now there is one thrown in by Ball Boy. Celebrated his 33rd birthday on the 7th of April, Matt McConkey. Was chatting to him beforehand as well. Been a very good season for him. So first full season in charge. Did say when he was offered the full-time position at the end of last season, it took him about 3 seconds to say yes. Here's Hamouti. Svay Rieng trailing by a goal to nil. Rundgrat's goal 16 minutes in. Patrick. Jantia weaving again, trying to find some space. Slips it through to Patrick. Again, good defending. Bangkok have just forced him back out wide. That's a poor ball, well read by that Bangkok defence. Referee's going to pull that back for a foul. Udai. Patrick had to get rid of that one quickly. Back to Udai, who's gone out wide. Now Chantia tucks inside. Patrick went for that little flick, but defender's too tight to him. See how dry the pitch is, that cloud of dust just coming up there. It is quite firm as well. Here's Sidan. Kriya. Both teams trained here yesterday. Apparently the pitch was even harder yesterday. There was a little bit of rain here overnight, which may have helped, but it's very hot and humid here in Hanoi. Sidan with the corner. Headed away by Wichan. Minratanak. Sidan again, he's got Christian with him. Nice ball outside. Christian timed his run, he was onside. Hamuti heads it back across. Plucked out of the air by Chinapong. And the pressure relieved on Bangkok United. Svay Rieng are unbeaten in 17 games in all competitions at the moment. Of course, they'll hope to keep that run going tonight. Nothing riding on this in terms of progression for them, hence the reason that they've made the changes tonight. 5 changes, don't forget, for Svay Rieng, 9 changes for Bangkok United, beaten heavily by Ratchaburi 4-1 at home at the weekend. Sidan just gets away from Pichaya. Christian. Hamuti had gone forward. Arthur. Oh, they'll put the ball out of play. There's a player down. I think it's Pichaya who took a touch after he'd let the ball go. It's actually Wissarat, the captain. Pichaya just dived in a little bit on Sidan as well. Wissarat, who's only played 7 league games this season, he's been very much a bit part player for Bangkok. Did score earlier on in the defeat to Nam Dinh. That's an unofficial break while that injury happens. Chance for Matt McConkey to have a few words with his team. The same for Toshuan Sripan. Nothing you could do about the goal. Dara beaten by that crisp shot from Rungrat. Did make a brilliant save from Arthur to prevent a second. Lovely crossfield ball to Narakorn. Stepping back inside, he was just held up by Kriya. Minratanak wins possession back for Svay Rieng. Now Patrick, he's got Christian up with him. Little drop of the shoulder from Patrick, still going, just wide. He was just too far ahead of Christian to get a touch. But that's what he does so well, Patrick Robson. That little drop of the shoulder on that burst of pace. I'm sure he was going for the bottom corner. If he takes a bit off that, it's a simple tap in for Christian. Agonisingly close to an equaliser. Had a couple of chances now, Svay Rieng to get level. That's probably the best of them so far. Visal. Min Ratanak has just tucked inside now, playing a slightly deeper role than he was earlier, allowing Chantia to get a little bit further forward. It's Patrick. Kriya. Narakorn doing the tracking back. Good ball over the top, flag stays down. And a shot over the top with the aid of a deflection, was it? Well, that's certainly what Kriya's saying. The flag stayed down on this near side. It must have been a very, very close decision. Well, he ran well, he ran from behind the defenders, Kriya. May have been a couple of other players in an offside position, but centre-back Kriya Saret finding himself in an unusual position. Firing over the top. It's another chance though for Svay Rieng. Min Ratanak. Tricky character when he's on the ball. Wissarat trying to stay with him. Hamuti. Two around him, and eventually Bangkok come away with the ball. Now more possession for Svay Rieng, as you saw, but it is Bangkok that have that goal. Rungrat scoring in the 16th minute. Must be a free kick. Now Patrick doesn't mind doing the hard work, going back into his own half and winning the ball for himself if he has to. Just drew the foul there from Supan. Kriya, Christian, wide by Rio, Chantia running at Salonen, Patrick, that one does take a deflection for a corner, so more pressure here for Svay Rieng. Their last clean sheet, Bangkok United, came in that first leg against Gamba Osaka 3 games ago, or 4 games ago, should I say. Soaking up a bit of pressure here at the end of the first half. In swinging corner. Bia heads it back into play. Here comes Sidan. Can bring it down cleanly. Lofted in again, away by Arthur. Min Ratanak. Good running from Chantia. Keeps the ball in play, he's got options in the middle. Pulled back to Visal, who completely missed his kick, as does Christian. Sliced off the outside of his boot, just trying to fire that one back across the box, I think. But it came off the outside of his boot and flew away for a goal kick. But this is better from Svay Rieng. The supporters are making a little bit of noise now as well. Korea's header. Arthur going up against Hamuti. Did really well there, Faris Hamuti. Knew that Arthur was all over him. Another free kick. Yellow cards out again. Supani's going into the book for the foul on Christian. So he joins the Svay Rieng captain Vissal in the book from earlier. Knew straight away it was a bad foul that was probably going to get him a yellow card. Yudai over the free kick. Once again a chance for Hamuti and Korea to get forward. Rio trying to create maybe a better angle for the cross. Yudai. Chantia. Yudai. Chipped up again for Sidan to help back. Headed away by Wichan. It's gone for another corner. The ball had gone out of play, so more pressure here for Bangkok United to soak, and they've done it pretty well so far. Just need to keep their discipline, you would feel, to get through to half-time. Had more of the ball, more shots from Svay Rieng, certainly since falling behind. Sidan again with a corner. Flicked away by Arthur for another corner. There's a Bangkok player gone down in the penalty area. That's Pichaya, I think. Yeah, a bit of blood around the mouth, as you can see, so straight away the physio call for. Just have a look at the challenge again. There was I think he just caught by a stray arm there. I don't know if it was anything in that. Pichaya just caught a painful one. So they still have got 4 league games to play. Svay Rieng, they take on Naga World at home at the weekend. League title already in the bag. Pichaya will probably have to go off here, which means that they'll only have 10 on the field for the corner. The referee may be just getting some advice. VAR just having a look to see if there was any intent in that arm that came out and caught Pichaya. Certainly didn't look like it from the original angle that we saw. It's always one of the hazards, of course, when you've got so many players in the penalty area, that there is going to be some kind of contact. They are checking for a red card. I'm sure they'll just want to get him through to half-time, Pichaya, then he can get a bit more treatment. Here's another look at the incident. There's the arm just coming out. I think it's Hamuti who's just trying to hold off the attentions of Witchan. I don't think he even knew Pacheco was there, to be honest. But the VAR officials will check. Check completed, so VAR saw it the same way that referee did initially. No foul. So Pacheco will have to go off now. This might be an opportunity to Svay Rieng to take advantage. Well, they came into the ground very early, a couple of hours before the match, the Svay Rieng fans. Sorry, a lot of Cambodians here in Vietnam. One or two have made the journey over. Here comes the corner. 4 minutes added time at the end of the first half. Most of it for that injury to Pacheco. And a corner for Svay Rieng. That's whipped in with a bit of pace. Headed away by Selenon. Driven back in again. Oh, brilliant header. Korea, who missed one earlier on, hasn't missed that one. Great ball into the box. There was plenty of pace on it. And with Pacheco still off the field, Svay Rieng have taken advantage. And it's Kriya Saret who gets his first goal in this competition. It's a bullet header. Nobody picked up the run round the back. And he's beaten Chinapong, who may have got a hand to it. But the central defender makes his presence felt in the area. And Svay Rieng have equalised in stoppage time at the end of the first half. Goalkeeper not happy with the marking. But Svay Rieng, who fell behind to Rungrat's goal, find themselves level. 6 goals in the league this season. And now he has a goal in the Shopee Cup as well. Did really well to squeeze that header in, because the angle was quite tight. Well, his goalkeeper got a hand to it, but such was the pace on the ball. Nobody tracked him in. All square. Here's Christian. Now Patrick. Beer goes across. Patrick shimmies and turns. Gets the shot away into the side netting. Oh, it's another good opportunity to Svay Rieng, who have created so many chances, particularly since falling behind. And once again, as they have done for most of the season, it's Patrick and Christian that are causing all the problems for that Bangkok defence. Well, it's been a really good first half of football. Svay Rieng very much the winning mentality at the moment. Bangkok United possibly a little bit deflated after a big league defeat and going out of the AFC Champions League too, but those players that have come in tonight have given a pretty good account of themselves, particularly defensively in the first half. A foul by Arthur. Oh, in fact, the foul's gone the other way. The referee pulled it back for an earlier foul. There's Rio that was penalised. A couple of times now the referee's tried to allow play to go on, which has been good to keep the flow of the game going, but no advantage that time, so had to pull it back. Wichan. Good ball for Arthur. Matt McConkey appealing for offside. Arthur's in on goal here. Still going, Arthur! Into the bottom corner, but the flag does now go up for offside. Well, Matt McConkey, I heard him from here shout offside straight away when that ball was played. And you can see even from that angle. VAR, of course, will have another look. They'll maybe have a better angle. It was a good finish. But the flag, which doesn't go up immediately these days, of course, which can be slightly confusing. They were playing quite a high line there, Svay Rieng as well. They'll be delighted that that has been given as offside. Yeah, it's a good decision by the assistant referee on the far side. But that just shows the pace that Arthur's got. They'll be mindful of that in the second half, Svay Rieng. Kriya. Chantia. Oh, it's given away. He was trying to just play that into Christian. Vissal. Robson. Patrick Robson again. Well, there's no more time to get the ball in as the referee brings the end to an entertaining first half here. It was Rungrat that gave Bangkok United the lead in the 16th minute, but a bullet header from Kriya Sarat in stoppage time at the end of the first half leveled things up. Arthur had a goal disallowed just after that for offside, but it was a good response from Svay Rieng, having fallen behind. Plenty of chances. Patrick and Christian both involved and both pressing that Bangkok defence, and we should be in for an interesting second 45 as well. Half time here in Hanoi. It's PKR Svay Rieng 1, Bangkok United 1. Welcome back to the Hangdae Stadium in Hanoi. Svay Rieng making a change at half-time. Faris Hamouti has gone off. Dimong Sopal has come on. Third appearance in this competition. Second as a substitute. Bangkok United got themselves in front. Rungrath getting the opening goal after 16 minutes. It was cancelled out though by Kria's header in the first minute of added time. Manuel Beer and co beaten by the ball into the box, which was pinpoint for Kria to head past Chinapong. Did have some good chances, the best one probably falling to Patrick, who fizzed one across the box. It was very close to Christian getting a touch. Well, Bangkok a little bit slow in coming out for the second half. Svay Rieng have been out a couple of moments. Matthew McConkey's side have just clinched their 5th league title. His first, having taken over as coach from Pep Munoz for this season. Tochuan Sripan will be hoping his side can get themselves back in front. Arthur had a goal disallowed in stoppage time as well at the end of the first half for offside. Bangkok in a change of white, kick from left to right in the second half. Wisserat. Lovely ball inside, great chance at the start of the second half. Just the wrong side of the post, took a touch, the goalkeeper had to make the save there, Dara. Well, it's Pachaya who picked up a face injury in that first half when he got caught by a flailing arm that's had the first shot of the second half. Jakapan across to take the corner. Confirmation of that substitution at half-time for the Cambodians. First set piece of the second half whipped in. Dara had to punch over a crowd of players. It's come back in again with the aid of a deflection. It's another corner. So early pressure here for Bangkok United at the start of the second half. Had gone 9 league games unbeaten before they lost their last 2 to Swat Kat and that heavy 4-1 defeat to Ratchaburi. Their previous defeat in the league came back in mid-December. They'd been on a pretty good run up to that point. Went out of the Thai Cup recently and out of the Champions League 2 as well, as we said earlier. Another quarter in, Dara comes again. There was a player in front of him. It was Kria who scored the goal. Narakorn just allows that one to roll out of play. A reminder, this is just to finalise the league positions in the group. Neither side can make it to the semi-finals. A win for Svay Rieng would take them on to 10 points, a point behind Johor. Well, Bangkok United would go level on points with Svay Rieng with a win, but they do have an inferior goal difference. That's given away. Chance for Chantia. Needs some support. It's it now from Yudai. Might be a little bit too much on that. He's disappointed with himself, as it was a good chance to get Sidan forward, who got forward a lot in the first half. In those semi-finals, the first leg of the semi-finals is on the 6th of May. Selangor taking on Nam Dinh, who won this group by 2 points from Johor. Johor Darul Taksim in action at home on the same night as well against Buriram United. Visal back to Dara. Christian's header. Sidan. Just going cross-field, but fouled by Wichan. Had a lot of touches of the ball in the first half. Sidan Neen. Wrong side of the post once more. Christian continues to be a threat. So him and Patrick. Kwame Pepra is on the bench if required. And a couple of away games in the Thai League coming up for Bangkok United after this against Chiang Rai United and Uthai Thani. Well, could be a hint of offside against Patrick here. Good save by Chinapong. And indeed the flag does go up. Similar fate that fell to Arthur in the first half when he did score. Again, the flag these days always goes up that little bit late. Assistants are encouraged to let the game run. Does get very confusing for the fans sometimes, that. But just in case, of course, they do have VAR to double check if it is one of those borderline decisions we do see a lot of these days. Such is the pace of the modern game. Jakapan. Bangkok United throw. So just to remind you, as we told you earlier on, they will find out who they're playing in that AFC Challenge League final later. Marash United and Al Kuwait going head-to-head later on. It's a one-legged final as well. We played on the 9th of May. Of course, they were runners-up last season in the AFC Challenge League as well. Lost out to Turkmenistan side Arkadag after extra time in the final. So a little bit of an extra incentive for Svay Rieng when they play that final this time around. Their league win this season, because of the change in the allocation and rankings, etc. They will play in the AFC Champions League 2 group stage next season because of their title win. Free kick to Bangkok United then, 1-1 here in Hanoi. Manuel Bia's push forward for this. That's gone over him towards Arthur. Now there might be a break on here for Min Ratanak. Oh, did well. Brilliant tackle from Narakorn, although it's been won back here. Now a break on for Patrick. It's got Visal who went racing through the middle. Still going, Patrick. White shirts are coming back now. Sidan. Finding himself on the opposite side this time. Second chance, good block, appeals for handball. I think the arm was fairly close to the body. Looked as though it was Supan that ball hit. Again, VAR will have a check. I'm sure. The referee saw it as no penalty. I don't think there's going to be a check. Yep, play on, says the referee. Patrick's throw. Min Ratanak, heavy touch, Arthur. Maybe a chance for a Bangkok break here, end to end at the moment. That's not a great ball. Was asking a lot of Rungrat to try and get on the end of that one, the goal scorer. That's a foot in from Vissal. Patrick. Pass was in behind Chantia. Christian pressing. Manuel Beer lets it go early. Finds Pachaya. Given away again cheaply though by Bangkok. Both sides giving the ball away at the moment. That's quite a firm back pass to Dara, who just got rid of it before Pachaya could close him down. Bangkok are based in Pathum Thani. They do share the same stadium as BG Pathum United. It's not been as good a season for them this season. Bangkok finished second in the Thai League for the previous 3 seasons. Still a couple of games to go to try and improve on their league position. 6 points behind second place Port FC at the moment. Here goes Arthur again. That burst of pace to get beyond Vissal. Vissal, clean tackle. Timed it well by the captain, had to as well. Chantia's ball forward, Min Ratanak. Rungrath was challenging back. Wichan was all the way back to his goalkeeper, Chinapong. Now, Chinapong hasn't had a huge amount to do. So first game of the season. Christian. Min Ratanak. There's Rio. Bangkok are preparing a change. Surachai Bunchuri is going to come on. Patrick. Sidan. Min Ratanak looking to maybe get an angle for the shot. He's been forced cross field and into no man's land a little bit, but still manages to keep possession. Rio. Christian. Good ball forward to Patrick. Chantia. Good defending this from Bangkok. Plenty of bodies back behind the ball, making it difficult for the Cambodians to find any space. Christian wins the ball back. He wins the free kick as well, just wanting Bangkok players to retreat so that he can take the free kick. The referee quick to intervene there. Takasaki Koji from Japan is the referee. That was the foul. It's a clear foul, but he wanted to try and take it quickly, Christian, but wasn't being allowed to. Here comes the change. Narakorn is going off for Bangkok United. 18-year-old Surachai Bunchuri, who's played just 17 minutes of this competition so far against Shan United in the last game, comes on. Vissal over the free kick. All the way back to Dara, who's well outside his penalty area a moment ago, just backtracked a little. Long ball over the top. It's a brilliant ball as well for Christian. Trying the route one approach. Min Ratanak. Sidan. Oh, he's offside. Well, it was a brilliant ball from the goalkeeper, Dara Virek. Great vision to spot Christian. The offside flag going up, which halts another Svay Rieng move forward. Oh, in fact, it wasn't Sidan that was offside, it was actually Christian from the goalkeeper's long ball. And the assistant did well to spot that because it moved a long, long way from Dara. Approaching the hour mark, no goals in the second half, still 1-1. Rungrat put Bangkok United ahead before Korea equalised. Bangkok trying to get him behind once again. Great ball across, looking for Arthur. Good take by Dara. Just got his fingertips to the ball and recovered quickly. But again, Arthur looking to get in behind that Svay Rieng defence. Had a goal disallowed in first half stoppage time. His pace and power have caused a lot of problems. I'm sure Bangkok wish they'd had him for earlier in the season, only signed in January. Bissau. Patrick. Christian. Has he got a bit of creative spark to just try and open this up for Svay Rieng? It's a lovely long ball again towards Sidan this time. Well hooked away by Surachai, who's just come on. Still the pressure from Svay Rieng. It's at that end of the ground. Well, this side at that end of the ground, should I say, where their supporters are. Almost willing that one in. Here's Rungrat, scored the goal and wins the free kick. Another ball over the top for Arthur. Another good ball as well. We've seen some good long balls in this game. That's just run out of play. Just tried. Let's slide that in there, Arthur. Just out of the reach of Pichea. Certainly Arthur, as we say, came from Hwai-song in Korea, but has played in Malta with St Andrews in the past. Did score a goal in the Thai League early on. Featured in all of their Champions League games from the quarter-final onwards as well after joining the club. Manuel Beer. Supan. Selenon. Arthur once again, a chance to run at Bissau. Ball was a little bit heavy for Rungrat, but managed to keep it in play. Back to Arthur again. Fired across, but way ahead of everybody. Surachai was a long way behind that ball. I think he was just banking on someone really attacking that in the middle there, Arthur. Hasn't had much to do in the second half, Dara. That's Yudai winning the throw. Christian Really deep in his own half to win that ball. Now Christian again, another one that looking to play long balls. That's aimed towards Chantier. Finds the head of Chantier as well. Now Patrick looking for that return ball. There's Supan. Now Beer. Wichan. Manuel Beer. Selenin. Arthur. Little touch to take it away from Vissal. It was Rungrat trying to play it back to him. Supan strong in the challenge, getting a foot in ahead of Patrick. Just out of the reach of Min Ratanak that time. Jacopan forward Arthur. Good header by Vissal, who was yellow carded in the first half, along with Supan for Bangkok United. Here's Yudai. No, Christian. Kriya. Sidan. Surachai's got back with him. Rio. Certainly going to take something a little creative from Svay Rieng to try and break down this Bangkok defence. They've been very well organised when they've been back behind the ball. Dimong. Dimong again, the half-time substitute. Rio. Yudai. Wichan pressing him all the way back to the halfway line. That's good defending from Wichan. Sidan pressed as well. This is really good press from Bangkok. And it's gone all the way back to Dara in goal. Plenty of possession, Svay Rieng, a lot more passes, better passing accuracy as well, but we're all square. Chantia. Drop of the shoulder once again to get past Wichan. And then just runs into Supan. Matt McConkey was on his feet, he thought that was a foul, but I think he just ran in with his head down a little bit, Chantia. Now Patrick's gone down with an injury. Here comes Selenin. Brilliant challenge from Min Ratanak to win the ball back. And then he'll put the ball out of play with Patrick still writhing in agony at the other end. And there's a Bangkok player down as well now. Selenin, who burst forward from full back. Not too sure where he injured. Maybe the knee. Or the ankle possibly for Patrick. That was the initial challenge that won the ball back for Supan. Into the final quarter of the game. No addition to that half-time score of 1-1. Again, the players just taking the opportunity with the injury break to take on some water. This time last week, Svay Rieng were in Manila, playing Manila Digger. They were pretty much dominated in that game by the Philippine side as well, but they still managed to come away with a 3-0 win. It was a very good away performance. Kwame Pepra with a couple of goals. Couple of changes here for Bangkok. Rungrat and Jakapan are making way. Wiratep and Guntapon are the two players that have come on. Looks as though we're going to see the introduction of Svay Rieng's top scorer in a minute, Kwame Pepra. That was the cheer you could hear in the background. He's been out warming up. We'll see if he comes on in a moment. But Bangkok sportingly returning the ball to Svay Rieng, as Svay Rieng did to them in the first half. Are we to get a winner in this game, or is it going to be a point apiece to round off the Shopee Cup group campaign? Vissal. Rio. Lovely ball threaded through for Udai. Christian. Min Ratanak. Kriya. Sidan. Udai's continued his run forward. Indeed he is about to come on. This could spell trouble for Bangkok United. He's been in amazing form this season. Kwame Pepra. ...31 goals in 37 appearances in all competitions this season. Has only scored once in the Shopee Cup though. That was against Shan United way back on match day 1 from a penalty in Myanmar. Free kick to Bangkok United. Just wondering whether it might be Patrick who goes off, having picked up that knock a moment or so ago. Still got a lot of games to go, Svay Rieng. They won't want to take any risks with injury or any players getting knocks. It's Min Ratanak, in fact, that's going to come off, so he is going to leave the 3 foreigners on up front. That's brilliant play from Supachai. Bit of space here. Good save by Dara. Did really well to get down to that one. Great work from Supachai coming forward, and Dara, who hasn't had a save to make in the second half, pulls a really good one out there at full stretch. Min Ratanak caught in possession by Kachaya. That will give the chance for the substitute to happen. So Min Ratanak will go off. Kwame Pepra will come on. Well, no look in terms of goal scoring today for Min Ratanak. Kwame Pepra, who joined from the Kerala Blasters at the end of last season. Scored 8 goals in the AFC Challenge League campaign. Free kick to Svay Rieng. Vissal, the captain, will take it. Good ball forward, nice touch from Pepra. Sidan trying to feed it back to him. Gets himself into some good goal scoring positions, Kwame Pepra. Very clever at playing off the shoulder of the last defender. He really has found his feet this season. Could be a busy time for Witchan in the 16 minutes that remain. just wide. Another effort. Well, both sides having shots in the last few minutes that have failed to find the net. It was Christian that time. Foul on Arthur, who continues to be a bit of a handful. Wichan. Too much on that. Christian is just playing in a more central midfield role now, along with Pepper coming on. Pepper and Patrick pushed up front. Two wide men as well, Chantier and Sidan getting forward in support. High ball over the top. Press from Chantier on Salonan. Goalkeeper quickly out there, Chinapong to gather that one. Here's Pichaya. Good ball over the top for Guntapon. Nicely pulled back, looking for Arthur. That's good defending again though. Bodies back quickly there for Svay Rieng. Now Patrick. Lovely ball for Sidan. That's good defending though by Wichan, who got back across and then draws the foul. Really has looked lively tonight over on that far side. Sidan Neen. But he's been well marshalled by Wichan, as he did there as well. Just got his body across and made the challenge. Svay Rieng about to make another change. Sokyuth Kim is coming on. That was Dimong getting a foot in, but only sending the ball out to Witherup. Here's Patrick. Now Pepper in behind Beer this time. Patrick racing through the middle. If Pepper can find him, he's all on his own. Pepper might go it alone here and just goes wide. Patrick throws his arms open in frustration. There's Kwame Pepper. Well, he's got an eye for goal this season, that's for sure. But Patrick was in such a good position there. It was 2 against 1. And Pepper's gone for goal and missed the target completely. Sokyuth Kim comes on for Chantia. What a chance though for Svay Rieng to go in front for the first time on the night. Offside. Well, here's that chance again. Oh, that's the offside, sorry. Surachai just going a fraction too early. Pepper once more. Up against Wichan. Too much use of the arms though from Kwame Pepper. Gives the free kick away. It's already been taken. Pichaya. Foul by Sidan. Again, a little bit overzealous in trying to win that ball back for Svay Rieng. Now just a telling off from the Japanese referee. Did give out those 2 cards earlier to Supan and Visal. It is the time of the game when legs get a little bit tired and you do tend to see 1 or 2 challenges like that. Arthur. Visal. Wiratep. Lovely ball over the top. Surachai's in behind. Might go on his own here. Nice little pull back. It was side-footed by Guntapon. Maybe should have gone for power. Wiratep. Sidesteps his man. Selenon. Wisserat. Cut out again by that Svay Rieng defence and then hook clear by Patrick. Well, both sides just starting to try and exert a little bit of pressure now in the latter stages of the game. That was a good challenge, sliding in Udai. Away by Visal. Kwame Pepra takes Beer with him. Checks back and then is pulled down. Did sign a couple of players from the Kerala Blasters. Svay Rieng, Kwame Pepra, who joined in the summer. Thiago Alves, who actually played in the Super Cup for Kerala in October, joining in the transfer window. Not featuring today, though, has been playing in the Continental Games. Connor Shields, another player that's not in the squad tonight, hasn't travelled, giving him a bit of a rest. He was at Chennai. Here's Pepra once again. The ball just flicked his heels and allows Wichan to bring it away. Given back though to Svay Rieng. Selenon. Wiratep. Surachai. Trying to get round Kriya. Fires that one across, but again, nobody far enough forward to even think about challenging for that. Well, a draw doesn't help either side improve their positions in the final standings. Svay Rieng will stay third, Bangkok fifth. So Nam Dinh won the group impressively. They, along with Johor Darul Taksim, unbeaten in this group. Both scored 13 goals in their 5 matches. Christian's throw. Rio. Sokyuth Kim. Oh, lovely back heel from Christian. Patrick. Pepra's up ahead of him. Udai. Sidan. Good build at this, Udai. Headed away by Beer. And the header will find Arthur as well. Well won back by Kriya. Still not the danger past yet for Bangkok United. Sokyuth Kim. Everybody, almost everybody back behind the ball for Bangkok. That was Rio trying to get it through a crowd of players. Didn't do it very well, and that will go for a Bangkok throw. About to make another change here. Svay Rieng. Kakada Narong is going to come on. About to make his debut in this competition. He played 7 league games and once in the AFC Challenge League. It's a double change in fact. Chantikas coming on as well. Sidan, who's had a great game out wide, is going off. There's a double change for Bangkok as well. Well, Sudan just waits. Wan Chai and Buntui coming up for Bangkok. Sudan's just waiting. I'm not too sure they've got the numbers right, because he doesn't seem to think that he's going off at the moment. Wan Chai's come on. Pichea's gone off. There is Wan Chai, 4th appearance in the competition for him. And Buntui on as well for a 3rd appearance. So it is Sudan that's going off. It's also Udai that's going off. Selenon was the other player that's gone off for Bangkok United. Arthur, final few minutes, are we to get a winner? Stabbed away by Patrick. Long throw from Buntui. And there's Christian. Wiratep. It's given away by Supachai. Pepra. Chantika. Sokyuth Kim. Christian. Good move this. Oh, it's almost found a way through from Pepra. Well defended by Buntui. Patrick, Pepra, again, just loses out on the edge of the area. Patrick was trying to get himself into a position to get that ball back again. Arthur on the chase. Dara, high, long ball over the top. I don't think either Pepra or Patrick were onside. That's why they didn't try to go for the ball. Now they can bring themselves into play. Sokyuth Kim. Pepra just pointing where he wanted it played, but again, it's good defending from Bangkok. Sokyuth Kim, Pepra, long way out, got it right underneath it though. High over the top from Kwame Pepra. Well, he's hungry for goals. Scored 14 goals in 43 appearances in India, Kwame Pepra. He's managed almost 3 times that amount this season. Chantika. Wichan. Surachai. A free kick. Well, it's been a good game. It's been nicely competitive in midfield. We've had chances. Most of those chances really coming in the first half. No addition to the score. Rungrath putting Bangkok United ahead after 16 minutes, and a bullet header from Kriya in first half stoppage time. Arthur denied by an offside flag, also in added time. Surachai. Again, too much use of the arms from Christian. Bit more defending to do here. We'll find out how much added time there's going to be. Approaching the final minutes of the 90. Svay Rieng 1, Bangkok United 1. Wiratep is over the free kick. Referee just taking a while to set things up, but he is happy now. Floated over the top. Good ball across, but not real pace on it. Dara able to gather. Looking to try and release that quickly. Bowls it out in the end to Sokyuth Kim. Christian. There's Dimong. All the way back to Dara. It was a slightly awkward one. He just popped up there. Managed to get his foot on the ball there, the goalkeeper. It's going to be 4 minutes added time, as there was in the first half. Good ball over the top. Just getting stretched here, the defence. Chantika. Good block though. Now the substitute getting on and looking lively, making his first appearance in the competition. 6 league games. Hasn't played too much this season, Chantika, but getting a chance here. Svay Rieng looking to finish strongly. That's given away cheaply though. Chance of a break here for Bangkok. It's a poor ball. It's in behind Guntapon, but it'll be kept alive by Buntui. Arthur up ahead of him. Wissarat. Well, that's a late challenge on Wiratep, which will give Bangkok another free kick. Wissarat. Wichan. A little bit nonchalant that from Guntapon to give the ball away again. High ball over the top, looking for Pepra. There's an important knee in there. Supahan. Trying the little flick. Coach furious with that on the sidelines. Sokyuth Kim. Patrick. Sokyuth Kim goes to the return. Patrick presses the accelerator to try and get past Buntui, who stuck to his task well. Patrick still in possession though. Matt McConkey urging players forward. Patrick still twisting, still turning. Overhits the cross in the end. The crowd were getting excited in the corner. They love to watch that sort of skill. He did really well, Patrick. So did Buntui, in fairness. He stuck to his task, almost prevented the cross. And in the end it was overhit. Well, it's in behind Pepra, but he'll be picked up by Patrick. Pepra waits. 3 defenders around Patrick, but again he tried to go for goal and gathered by Chinapong. It's been a good finish. Svay Rieng looking to finish the stronger. Patrick's gone down and stayed down. Wiratep. Patrick's back on his feet now. Chinapong. Visal's header. Sokyuth Kim. Spins away from his man, lovely skills. Oh, he's turned. Buntui still going. Patrick. Sokyuth Kim goes for the return. Oh, is that a penalty? There certainly seemed to be a challenge there on Sokyuth Kim. His referee's given a goal kick. Again, it might be one for VAR to take a late check here. Was there contact on Sokyuth Kim? It was Surachai that was challenging back. Don't think there's any check going on. The referee hasn't held up play. That's Christian's header. Came off Sokyuth Kim again. Kwame Pepra tried to turn his man. Wichan gets a yellow card. One less chance maybe here for Svay Rieng to try and snatch this. Chantika. Caught in possession, maybe one last chance for Bangkok to win this. That looks suspiciously like offside. We'll see if the flag goes up in a minute. Good save by Dara. Ball goes out of play. He's gone for a corner, so it wasn't offside. One last piece of defending here for Svay Rieng to do. We've already played almost a minute over the 4. Still 1-1. Both the goals coming in the first half. In comes the corner again. Kwame Pepra back on defensive duty. Well, they might be checking something here. No, they're not. It's full time. I thought just for a second there the referee or VAR had spotted something in the middle, but not to be. And an entertaining game. Both the goals coming in the first half. Rungrat putting Bangkok United ahead after 16 minutes. Kriya getting forward, nobody tracked him, and a bullet header beyond Chinapong in first half stoppage time. Christian and Patrick both went close in the first half. Arthur had a goal disallowed for Bangkok United. Kwame Pepra had a great chance to either score or square it for Patrick, but opted to go it alone and ended up completely missing the target. Well, a lot of changes made by both teams, a lot of games this season, but this final game in the ASEAN Club Championship Shopee Cup group stage has finished PKR Svay Rieng 1, Bangkok United 1. Both sides stay where they were in the table. Well, Kriya Saret is the Shopee star of the match for that excellent equalising goal, that really good header that levelled things up for his side.
Do you?
I don't know what you mean.
Translate,
right? You translate.
Do you satisfied with the result with a draw today in the final match of the group stage?
ការនិយាយសប្បាយចិត្តអត់ជាមួយលទ្ធផលថ្ងៃនេះដែលការប្រកួតចុងក្រោយនេះ group stage របស់យើង
ដំបូងខ្ញុំសូមអរគុណអ្នកគ្រប់គ្រងដែលមកពីដែលកម្ពុជាយើងដែលគាត់តែងតែលើកទឹកចិត្តយើងនៅទីនេះហើយសម្រាប់លទ្ធផលនៅក្នុងថ្ងៃនេះជាលទ្ធផលមួយដែលយើងមិនចង់បានប៉ុន្តែខ្ញុំសប្បាយចិត្តចំពោះក្រុមរបស់យើងពួកគាត់ពិតជាខិតខំប្រឹងប្រែងមែនទែន
You have a goal today for the team, so how do you feel about your own performance?
មានអារម្មណ៍ និយាយថាយល់ឃើញមិនដែរសម្រាប់ការលេងរបស់ខ្លួនឯង
សម្រាប់ខ្លួនឯងយើងមានអារម្មណ៍ថាសប្បាយចិត្តដែលយើងអាចហៅបានគ្រាប់បាល់មានបញ្ញាបង
The last one, lots of spectators come to the stadium to support you. Did that help the team overcome the difficulty to play in neutral venue?
និយាយថាយើងមានពាក្យអីនិយាយទៅកាន់អ្នកគ្រប់គ្រងដោយសារតែវាមិនងាយស្រួលដែលក្រុមយើងមកលេងនៅដីកណ្ដាលហើយយើងមានអ្នកគ្រប់គ្រងច្រើន
សម្រាប់ខ្ញុំពិតជាមានអារម្មណ៍សប្បាយចិត្តរស់ពីការបំពឹងទុករបស់ខ្ញុំហើយអរគុណពួកគាត់មែនទែននេះជាទឹកចិត្តមួយដ៏ធំធេងបង្ហាញពីឆន្ទៈនៃបេះដូងនៃប្រជាជនខ្មែររបស់យើងទោះបីទៅដល់ទីណាក៏ដោយក៏នៅតែលើកទឹកចិត្តគ្នាស្រឡាញ់គ្នារាប់អានគ្នា Yeah, thank you.
The first one, how do you feel about the result today with a share point in the final match of the group stage?
รู้สึกไงครับเกี่ยวกับการที่เราแบ่งแต้มกันในวันนี้เป็นเกมสุดท้ายของในรอบแบ่งกลุ่ม
ก็เป็นเกมที่ค่อนข้างที่จะสูสีนะครับในวันนี้ก็พวกเรามีตัวผู้เล่นที่มีเด็กๆน้องๆหน้าใหม่มาจอยในทีมเยอะก็เป็นเกมที่ดีครับสำหรับวันนี้ครับผม
After being eliminated from both Asian competition and now Sapi Cup, so did that disappoint the team?
ก็หลังจากที่ได้ตกรอบทั้ง2ถ้วยนะครับและบอลเอเชียและบอลอาเซียนด้วยก็อันนั้นเป็นสิ่งที่น่าผิดหวังสำหรับทีมหรือเปล่า
ในระดับAFC ครับเราทำผลงานได้ดีกว่าทุกปีครับเรามีมาตรฐานของทุกปีดีขึ้นของทุกปีครับบอลช้อปปี้นี่ก็เป็นรายการที่เพิ่มขึ้นมาในปีนี้ซึ่งในระดับอาเซียนเราก็ยังไม่มีประสบการณ์คาดว่าถ้าเรามีโอกาสอีกเราจะทำได้ดีกว่านี้ครับผม
The last question. Today you can see the former coach Mano Ponkin in attendance. Do you have any memorable experience with him?
ก็วันนี้นะครับเราได้เห็นโค้ชเก่าอย่างมาโนโพกิ้งที่มาดูในสนามครับก็ส่วนตัวลุงรัตเองมีความทรงจำดีๆเกี่ยวกับมาโนหรือพูดถึงมาโนหน่อยครับ
ก็เคยร่วมงานกับโค้ชมาโน่ก็เป็นโค้ชที่ดีครับผมทำงานในไทยมาก็ค่อนข้างจะหลายปีก็เรื่องในสนามนอกสนามก็เฟรนลี่ครับผมก็สวัสดีทักทายมาโน่ด้วยครับ
Thank you.
Well, the final game of the group stage of the ASEAN Club Championship Shopee Cup for 2025-26, a game postponed from a few weeks ago, played on a neutral venue in Hanoi as PKR Svay Rieng, the newly crowned Cambodian champions, took on Bangkok United. Neither side could make it into the semi-finals, but wanting to finish on a high, and it was Bangkok that went in front. Rungrat with a crisp finish after Svay Rieng failed to clear. The ball bobbled around. Wisserat shot ricocheted straight into Rungrat, who put his side ahead after 16 minutes here at the Hangdae Stadium. Dara beaten. And Bangkok, who suffered the disappointment of going out to the AFC Champions League 2 last week, almost went into a 2-0 lead. Arthur getting in between two defenders. There was a hint of handball, but it was a brilliant save by Dara. Had it gone in, it may well have been disallowed. Just see the arm there, but a good save all the same by the goalkeeper. Patrick went close, fired that one across goal. Christian wasn't too far away from getting a touch on it. Those two were lively all night, as they have been all season for Svay Rieng. Top scorer Kwame Pepra only on the bench tonight. But then the equaliser in first half stoppage time. Kriya Saret scoring for the third game in a row with a bullet header beyond Chinapong. And that levelled the scores up in stoppage time. at the end of the first half. Brilliant header, nobody tracked his run, and no goalkeeper is stopping that. And those Svay Rieng fans, plenty of them, had plenty to cheer. Well, Bangkok went in search of goals in the second half. Arthur almost getting to that one. It was a full stretch from Dara to nick the ball away from him. Rungrat maybe was tugged back in the build-up, but it was a good ball in. Good goalkeeping though by Dara, who did make a couple of good saves in the match. Just got enough on it, but there were no more goals in the second half. Finished 1-1 between Svay Rieng and Bangkok United. Well, there are the post-match stats. 59% possession to Svay Rieng, 18 attempts at goal, only 2 on target though, 5 on target for Bangkok United. And just the 3 yellow cards down at the bottom. But both sides will be disappointed not to have scored more goals with that many attempts at goal.